Hello and welcome back. My name is Kabira and this is Kabira Speaks. Okay, so when I first started making YouTube videos, one of the first things that I ever talked about was using an ancestry DNA kit. So I was adopted when I was a toddler, and it was a closed adoption in Pennsylvania. So I was not given any information about my biological family. When I turned 17, my mom gave me a pack of papers that had just like some information about me when I was a baby, like when I rolled over and things like that. And it also had my biological parents' names on it. So I had known that my biological father had passed away not long after I was born. But when I turned 17, I found out their names. And at that time, I had an interest in finding my biological family, but also was like, well, what do I do? I wouldn't even begun to know how to find them at that age. And then for years after, I just was like, what do I do? How do people find their families? Especially if the family doesn't want to be found. So I had like the desire to find my biological family, but it wasn't keeping me up at night, I guess. It's something I always wondered about and was curious about. Yeah, it's just, it's hard to explain if you're not adopted. It's like, I do want to know. I wanted to know, but also I was very aware of the possibility that I may never find them. So anyway, I bought an ancestry DNA kit for myself in 2020, and in the hopes that it would help me locate some biological family members. Honestly, I was a little disappointed with Ancestry, not anything that they did really, but I think I was thinking that it would like give me more answers and give me some insight into my identity, and it really didn't. So what Ancestry told me was that I am primarily Nigerian, which initially it was like kind of cool to know that, but then very quickly afterwards, it's like, so what does that mean exactly? Like, I don't have any ties to Nigeria. Like I don't feel like that culture belongs to me in any such way. And that's actually, honestly, being raised in a white family, I often do feel like not really here or there. So I'm not, as far as I can tell, not mixed race. But being raised in an all-white town, a lot of times people will joke with me like, oh, you're so white, Kabira. And it doesn't really like bug me or anything. It's not that serious. But I am not white. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not white. And then sometimes when I'm in crowds or like amongst other Black people, I also don't really feel like I fully belong in that group either. So that's kind of confusing for me. And I thought Ancestry would clear up some of that confusion and like lack of identity that I feel, but it really didn't. Now it's just like, okay, so I am Nigerian, I guess, but I was born in Philly and raised in Towanda, and I've lived in America my whole life, so so that didn't really work. And I kind of just, after I got the results back, I didn't do anything with them. What was there to do, really? And then one day during the pandemic, so this was early quarantine, and for some reason I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning and dug out that packet of papers that my mom had gave me. And then I looked at their names, my biological parents' names, and I was like, you know what? This whole time you've been mostly looking for your biological mother, knowing that my biological father had passed away a little bit after I was born. So I was always looking for Mary Frances Jones. I had never really been looking for Keith Le Guin's because, he passed away. But for some reason, at 7:30 in the morning during quarantine, I got out that pack of papers, got on Facebook, and I looked up any Le Guins who lived in the city where I was born. And I messaged all of them. And I was like, hey, this person was my father, and he was born on this day and he died on this day, and I was born on this day. What's up? And sent out all those messages, went about my day. Hours pass. I'm at Target. I get a message on Facebook from this woman, and she's like, hey, that was my uncle. I'm your cousin, and you have a sister. And it was just like, I don't have the words for how that felt to read those words. I don't have the words to say it or describe it. It was just an intense, immediate reaction. I literally like just burst into tears. Whenever I see Target, I think about my sister, because it was such a visceral reaction for me to find out that I had a sister. I had a biological sister. So yeah, and that was about a year ago. So I found Habiba, my sister, and I found a bunch of aunts and uncles and cousins, and they don't live that far away from me, which is nice. I would say that because of COVID and restrictions and things like that, I haven't seen them a lot to, really get to know them, but I know that they're there. And when I did meet them, everyone was really kind and affectionate with me, which was like also really nice, but overwhelming to meet people that you've never known that are suddenly your family. But it's just a whole new thing, and I'm really like looking forward to getting to know them and to build relationships with them. But the biggest of all, of course, would be my sister, Habiba. So she's older than me. I liked her instantly, and honestly, I loved her instantly too. She's very, very kind. She's smart, and she is a really strong person. She has kids. She's a great mom. There's really nothing about her that is not likable. She's just a great person. And so she is my friend. And yeah, we're still getting to know each other. And something I really love is, I have two sisters that I grew up with. And I have a lot of similarities to my sisters from being raised in the same environment. And, learn behaviors and things like that. But there's also things about Habiba that I'm very similar to her too. And it's just, we're similar because we are just similar. We're just biologically similar. And I don't know, if you are not adopted, then you might not understand why that's so exciting to me. But it just absolutely tickles and delights me every time I realize something or other about Habiba and I that is something shared, something that's the same. So yeah, I have another sister, and I love her a lot. I'm so happy to have just done that random Facebook search one day. Like, what are the odds? So yeah, she's actually on her way here now. We're gonna get lunch together. And I was gonna introduce her on camera also. So yeah, that'll be just a second. All right. Hello and welcome back again. This is Kabira and this is Habiba, my sister.
Hello.
Oh my God, we sound exactly the same.
It's weird. We do.
Doesn't that sound just like me the way I say hello? So this is my sister Habiba, who I met last year for the first time, which is absolutely bonkers.
It really is.
So we just got back from dinner together, and what did you get for dinner?
I had a salmon. Wait, it's a B-O-A-T. We had avocado.
A blat. Okay.
Yes, I had a blat.
Bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato.
Really bougie, yes.
I feel like the A isn't necessary.
It's so
the acronym.
It really is. It is.
So you had a salmon blat, and I had a salad and some crab bisque.
Yeah, oh, the crab bisque.
The crab bisque, super good. Anyway, so we just got done with some dinner, which was really nice.
It was.
And, yeah, I just kind of wanted to introduce her, and I have a cool fact. So we're wearing the same lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big lipstick fan, which if you know me at all, you probably know that. But it's just funny because like what I put on to wear tonight, she also put on to wear tonight without speaking about it or coordinating it. We just happened to like not only the same color, but also the same brand, which is like...
We have the same debit card.
We have the same debit card.
That's so stupid.
It's crazy. It's like, I don't know. It's mind boggling. So I have some questions for us to answer tonight. I have not read through them or anything like that, and neither has she. Just some like fun stuff, just a little bubblegum piece. That's what I would call it. So
I like that.
okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so Habiba,
Yes.
and you can pick these at will, however you see fit.
Okay. I'll glance over, grab one.
Who was your childhood famous crush?
I'm old. I think all of the New Kids on the Block. Maybe.
All of the New Kids.
No, I don't know why they were the first person to come to mind, but I know I had like a pillow or like a blanket or something.
Oh.
I feel like I was a Donnie fan?
Donnie
Wahlberg. Yeah.
That
or Danny. Which one was like the bad one? I feel like it was whatever that one.
How many?
It wasn't like
how many
Joey.
Wahlbergs are there?
So
Just
Mark,
Joey?
there was no. So Donnie Wahlberg, correct me if I'm wrong, YouTube. But so is Mark Wahlberg's brother.
Yeah.
And he was in the Kids on the Block, but Joey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Joey was one of the, but he was like a baby, so I don't think it was him. Like he was just kind of, he wasn't my crush. I think I like whatever one was like the bad one.
That is a great fact because I had a crush on Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, look at us.
I didn't even know about Donnie. I had a crush on Mark, and still do. And I will say my childhood crush was Macaulay Culkin. No further questions. All right,
fair.
You pick a question.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, I like this one because I like my answer specifically, which is why it's not a terrible reason to ask you. What celebrity do most people say you look like?
Okay, so this is something that is a terrible question for me. People say,
so sorry.
That's okay, you didn't know. People say all the time like that I look like people that I look nothing like.
Oh.
Like someone who is well-meaning will be like, you look like Whoopi. And I'm like, I don't.
You don't.
That Whoopi is also black, and I am
also
black, but we do not look alike.
Similarities end. Yeah.
But so I honestly don't know. I don't know who I look like. A dear friend, well, my sister's friend, said I look like Naomi Campbell one time.
Ooh, yes.
Which
okay.
I accept.
Yes,
I accept that.
and receive that. Yes.
But yeah, I accept and receive that. But otherwise, I really do. I'm not sure.
So I like this question because I used to get all the time Rosario Dawson.
I do see that.
I used to get that. So,
From Ren.
yes.
Right? I do see Rosario Dawson.
So I'm sorry.
She's a beautiful bird. Rosario Dawson is like really beautiful,
yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah, no, she. Yeah. So I like that.
My turn.
I'm sorry. People are rude.
I want to say they mean well, but I'm not sure they do.
I think they do, but
Not good enough.
No. What? Alright. What do you usually eat for lunch?
Oh, okay. So I will say that lunch is my favorite meal of the day. Love lunch.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's something to look forward to, I guess. Like the monotony of life. Lunch is kind of a break. My favorite lunch, I guess, would be a salad. A salad with a little protein. And I know it sounds like I'm being like a yuppie, but I genuinely love a good salad for lunch because it's something that is filling if you have like enough vegetables and protein and stuff, but it also is not gonna like bog you down and make you feel tired. So
Mhm.
my favorite lunch is a salad, and that's why I should be Miss America.
So first of all, same. I literally
Really?
Yes. If and when I eat lunch, it is salad all the time.
So what's on your salad? Your top 5 ingredients besides the
Let me
lettuce.
pretend that salad works enough.
Okay.
So I do an egg.
Hard-boiled egg?
Like, come up.
Okay.
No,
that is normal. That's a very normal salad choice.
Very judgy.
I just didn't think that'd be your first.
It's not first, but it's like it's up there.
Hard-boiled egg is your number 1 preference.
Chicken.
Okay.
Chicken. I do tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Provolone cheese or a cheese. It could be a feta. I prefer provolone.
Preferably provolone, but
and then I do like a bacon, but I've been trying to be healthier lately, so I've been cutting out the bacon.
Okay.
So, but
yeah, that sounds good.
If you want to live a little, we're doing some bacon.
So do you like a spinach or a romaine or a
I do a spring
mix?
I do
That's what I'm talking about. How we said that at the same time. It's a spring mix.
It is. Oh, I like this one. You are the best criminal mastermind in the world. What crime would you commit if you knew you would get away with it?
Definitely something involving money.
See?
I would do something, and this is off the record if any FBI agent is watching. I would do something in which I would gain a lot of wealth, but I would try to minimize any harm to any human being. But if I could rob some corporation of I might do that, and I think I can get away with it. But like I said, this is just a joke and is not actually real.
No,
I would never do that.
Because as I'm thinking it, I 100% rob a bank, but I work.
If it was
probably not say that.
If I could, would I? Would we? But we can't.
I would never.
We are not thinking about it in any way.
I can't answer that question. For fear I might incriminate myself, I refuse to answer that question.
Exactly. What is something you like? That's very broad.
You.
Oh, I like you too. What month were you born?
January.
April. What day?
17.
25th. Oh, so what's your sign?
Capricorn.
I'm a Taurus. I like the way Capricorn sounds.
Thank you. We're notoriously stubborn.
Yeah, so's Taurus.
Oh, fun.
Interesting. How tall are you?
I am 5'5" and 3/4.
I'm 5'4" and 3/4. 5'4" and 1/2. What size shoe do you wear? Before you say anything, be careful of the foot fetishes. Says.
Is that
They're everywhere. They're lurking in the corners.
the internet. I am depending on the shoe, a 9 or 9.5.
I'm a 10 or 10.
It depends on the shoe. I could range to a 10, but
I can squeeze into a 9.
so there you go.
But it's a tight fit.
It really, honestly, it depends on the shoe.
And what is your favorite movie?
I don't really have one. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. I don't know why this question has come up so much in my life, but I don't know. My favorite Disney movie is Lion King and or Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. Lion King 1, Little Mermaid 1.
Yes, originals, always.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite movie?
Yes. So I do. Lion King is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Little Mermaid is my other sister's favorite movie. My favorite movie, like a comfort movie, is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version. I also really like the Back to the Future movies, and I like X-Men a lot. But I just like movies in general.
Solid choices.
Yeah.
Every year when we put up our Christmas tree, we watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The cartoon or Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
You don't.
I swear. It's a tradition.
It's a good one.
Every year.
Same.
It's a thing.
Same.
Although my favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Story.
Oh, really? With the little boy?
Every year, I watch the whole marathon. I watch it at least 3 times.
That's a good movie too.
On in the back.
Yeah, shoot your eye out.
Yeah. That's the one.
All right. So that is my sister. You're welcome for meeting her.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we'll
you
see.
were graced.
Yeah, you are graced with Habiba's presence. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.